How should I set up my AR? That's a hard one to answer because the first question back to you is, what are you asking it to do? So let me answer this one generally, because we're going to have this conversation in person. You'll already be in the program working through pistol. I wouldn't even buy one until you get in and we talk about this and we answer that question. What are we asking it to do? Now, example, when I was a protective officer for the CIA, the job was this. At a distance of about 0 to 250 yards, protecting people, urban scenarios, things like that, getting out of vehicles, that would be a different setup. It would be a reflex type sight with a short barreled option, with a sling that's designed to snap off behind me and all this kind of stuff. If you're talking about a 450 yard-ish option, it can go obviously shorter and longer, but then now we're talking about like more of the SEAL team, the patrol, different distances, different capabilities to shoot further. Still starting at 0, but maybe now up to 450 to 500 yards. Now you're talking about a low power magnification scope on that AR platform, probably a different sling, probably 16 inches at a minimum on the barrel. Then you talk about Overwatch, some kind of further away, 0 to 750, let's call it. And I need to help people from a distance to maybe cover them. They're in trouble. I need to strategically shoot, we call it surgically, fire, because I've got good people down there. Now we're talking about better glass and a different caliber. We're not talking about 5.56/223 anymore. We're talking about a different caliber to deliver that energy. So that is a conversation that starts with, what should I put on my AR? How should I build it? Followed up with my question of, what are you asking it to do? Because all three of those capabilities are within the curriculum or future curriculums of what we have at Able Shepherd. And then brands, we could talk about that all day long. The laws change, so I want to be careful about answering that because there's some coming up. Let's have that conversation in person because laws change, tactics change, and new gear comes out all the time. So when you ask me that answer is going to change over time because if I see a better scope for you, I'm going to recommend it. Now, if you already own gear, I have a pistol, I have an AR, I have all this, then bring it in. Let's talk about this because as opposed to saying, well, even if I recommend something, well, you require this, and Able Shepherd and Jimmy said, that always comes up. Bring it in. Our instructors, they don't bite. We're really friendly. We like conversation. We like helping add value to you. Bring it in safely. Don't open it up. Just, hey, can you take a look? We'll safely open it. We'll clear it and we'll take a look at it. Because these things are modular. We might be able to take what you have, make it, obviously it's going to be safe, but make it, get a couple things where we can modify that and it's going to serve you perfectly with what you already own. So again, we require safety. We have recommendations based on what's going to help you.